Number 12, Liana Sanfeliz. Number 18, Juliana Giordano. Number 20, Emma Demey. Number 23, Ava Morales. Number 24, Manon Bida. And number 26, Megan Kreiser. The assistant coaches for the Profs are Tom Eichhorn, Veronica Rea, and Shelby Money. And the head coach of your Rowan Profs is Scott Leacock. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise for the playing of our national anthem. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the NCAA, the New Jersey Athletic Conference, and Rowan University promote good sports conduct by student athletes, coaches, staff, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racist, sexist, or homophobic comments or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, team representatives, or spectators will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition.
Wiley, pass this to you. goal.
That goal for your Rowan Crofts, scored by number 9, Mackenzie Clement. Unassisted.
Yeah, I heard the whole thing. I mean, it's all just
what I'm doing right now, I am taking Justin's audio that I have in the switcher, ready? So we're taking it out of the switcher and we're putting it in the camera 2. So all I'm doing really is just taking his camera and taking the audio switch and sticking it in the camera rather than coming through the audio. Yes, that means we're able to hear me instead of hearing static noise. But right now, what you're telling me is all you're hearing is
2-0 after the goal there by the Profs. Olivia Giordano. And Giordano has been one of the key players here for this Profs team, and she gets on the board the second goal of the day. First goal of the night, or this afternoon I should say, was by Mackenzie Clement, the two leading goal scorers for this Profs team, coming in 6-0-1. Their only tie here at home against Swarthmore back on September 13th in a 2-2 tie, where both Giordano sisters scored, and one in the 90th minute off the corner kick. It's now on the near side. A little bit of a collision there between Sharp of NJCU and Giordano of Profs. Going through the starting lineups here. Menino in the goal for NJCU. Moore, Reyes, have Alvarenga, Papa Manolis, Brides, Lopez, Taras, Di Cristina, Jaramillo, and Sharp for NJCU, as this header is wide left of the goal off the corner. And for the Profs, Klisterberg in the goal, Lyra Giordano starting, Gabby Dean, Sarah Bergen, Mackenzie Clement, Lena San Felice, Juliana Giordano, Emma DeMays, Ava Morales, Menon Bada, and Megan Kreiser here for the Rowan Profs. Up 2-0 early here, home in Glassboro for their 8th game of the season, again 6-0-1 compared to the NJCU Gothic Knights with head coach Anthony Tuesta, assistant coaches Dennis Ola, Danielle Betancourt, Genesis Torres, and Juan Alvarez. This team coming in 3-4-1, taking on the first ranked in the NJAC, the Rowan Profs, as DeMays kicks it upfield, and Menino will track it down. Menino throws it over to her left side. Again, the Gothic Knights at that bottom of that NJAC conference standing so far this season. They started their season off with a loss against St. Joe's, then won their first game back on September 6th in a 2-0 finish against Merchant Marine, as they'll throw this one in here on that far side, as this one's deflected by Ava Morales. And I'll clear out there by the Profs on the far side to Giordano. Again, Olivia Giordano, the twins here, Olivia Giordano and Juliana Giordano. 3 sets of twins actually on this Rowan Profs team. Kicked up ahead to San Felice. Slowed down and switched the other way. And up ahead is Giordano, and Menino's going to dive out and make the play before Giordano can track it down. So a great play there, sliding to her left by Menino. Saves another goal opportunity there for the Profs. Again, already up 2-0 here in this first half. Just tuning in, this is Rowan Athletics. I'm Justin Locke on the call for, again, Rowan Women's Soccer and NJCU Gothic Knights. As now, DeMays will send it back to Burke. She'll put a boot on this one back to midfield. Profs trying to fight back just around midfield to gain possession. Giordano gets up in the air, left it up ahead, and now a little bit of offense here for NJCU again in the all-black jerseys compared to the Profs all-white with the gray and yellow bottoms. Has gone right to left, makes a good move up ahead to Clement. Now kick back out to the right side off the slide tackle. Leon San Felice. This crossover is headed away there by the Gothic Knights. San Felice tries to track it down. Slide tackle doesn't work in that spot. And now the Profs kind of sending it back to midfield. Even Morales. Morales goes right to left with a juke move. This one kicked on the left side, near side to Giordano. And whistle blown going the other way for the Gothic Knights. Gothic Knights so far against NJCU opponents 0-1. They played against Montclair State and they lost 6-2. That was back on September 22nd, last Friday night. That's kicked off the foot there by the Pros. As that header hit by Bada. Ball hanging in the air for a long while there on that far side. As we're under 27.5 to go here in this first half. Profs still up 2-0. Looking for their 7th win of the season. And got the Knights looking for their 4th. As that pass gets deflected a little bit, but now back to the Profs. A little pushing and shoving going as Felice will hit the ground and the whistle blows the other way. There the foul on Alvarenga. There's whistle blown again. So it'll be Demaze the one to after the whistle. Demaze sends this one up high to San Felice. The header. Kick pass over the head. Now Giordano off the leg and Menino with the save. Puts out the left leg for protection and works out there. Gets the knock away with the attempt. That'll be her 2nd save of the game. 2 goals allowed and 2 saves. Known saves or no goals allowed here for Klosterberg of the Profs, as the corner kick from the right side will be deflected off by a Prof. And that off the foot. It's going to be going the other way out of play. And possession is the Profs, so they'll throw in here on that far side. Try to get some advancement on that side. They do. A little bit of tangle up, and now Gothic Knights trying to get it back. But San Felice fighting off between Alvarenga and her. Now Ava Morales will head it up ahead. And 2 body shots here now. San Felice. San Felice goes right to left through Alvarenga. Shakes over another defender. She hits the floor, but now back to Morales. The maze now near side to Giordano. Goes left to right, up ahead. And that'll be offside. So now opportunity for the Profs. Shut down there on the entry pass. Now under 25 minutes to go here in this first half. Gothic Knights have not had really one real shot on goal so far in this one, as 2 bodies hit the floor. This will be against San Felice. So far in this one, got 6 fouls against NJCU and only 2 against the Profs after that one against Leona San Felice. This one kicked. And now on that left side it will be Moore. Moore stays it from going out of play. She'll try to cross it over, and now Profs are going to try to kick it back in their direction. Over the top, get a play. Now going right to left over Alvarenga. Now a collision there almost at midfield. Is going to give the ball back to the Gothic Knights. Benito will slow it down. Midfield back and forth. Midfield safely tries to track it down. She does. She goes the other way on the right side. Her kick pass on the ground to Giordano. Up ahead, and now Giordano on the near side. 1-on-1, tries to get it close as she can, and back right corner for the goal. Her second of the season. Makes it 3-0 props. Again, Giordano's strike again. Olivia got the second goal of the night, and Juliana with the third goal of the night. This beautiful afternoon here in Glassboro. Men's game will be after this one. Also taking on NJCU. So we're now at 23 minutes and 8 seconds left here in this first half.
That goal for your Rowan props. Scored by number 18, Juliana Giordano.
Now headed back to Giordano. Another unassisted goal here for the Profs. Profs again coming in 6-0-1. They started their season off red hot, won 4 straight. Again, their only tie here was at home, 2-2 to the Swarthmore Garnet. That was in a nail-biter where Juliana Giordano got the 90th minute goal to tie it up at 2 apiece to avoid the loss. Now the Profs on the ground try to get that kick off the Ava Morales shot, deflected off the body of a defender there by the Gothic Knights. Result, and a corner kick in that right corner there for the Profs.
For number 5, Gabby Dean.
Lauren Sanfelice will sub in the game for Gabby Dean of the Profs. That's right, exactly 22 minutes left here in this first half. Just tuning in to Rowan Athletics, it's 3-0. I'm Justin Locke, and it's the Rowan Women Prof soccer team taking on the NJCU Gothic Knights. Their first matchup here this season. As the Gothic Knights coming in, this will be their 25th matchup against the Profs. They are 0-24 in those matchups here against the Rowan Profs, dating back to their first matchup in 1996. So they would love to get that first win against this talented Rowan Profs team, but they're down early, 3-0. Right to left, Sanfelice tries to hit it up ahead. And after a pair of headers, Ava Morales tries to get it over the top of a defender. She does that. And now Clement will get it back to Sanfelice. Now Giordano on that far side, tries to cross it over. And after a couple of deflections, there was some contact. That shot deflected off and now sent back to midfield where Demazes. Profs just trying to get back again, really to that box area where they have shined so far today. That one will be out of play. Last touch by the Profs on that far sideline. In this season for NJCU, they've scored 17 goals and allowed 15. They have 127 shots, 90 by opponents. Shots on goal, they are 58 of their 127 shots have been on the goal. And again, 17 of those have gone through the net.
20, Harry Flores-Ortiz. For number 5, Amanda Papamanolis.
As Flores comes in the game here for the Gothic Knights, as Sanfelice tries to get it over here to Giordano and Clement, I should say. It's not Ava Morales back here. We'll kick it back to the near side. This is Julia Giordano, the last goal scorer in this one. And up ahead to Giordano would have been a one-on-one with Menino, but Menino stops it before any danger comes to her. as we're approaching 19 minutes left here in this first half. Again, Profs up 3-0, looking for their 7th win of the season. They have not lost so far this year, only a tie. Again, to Swarthmore Garnet back 2 weeks ago here on Wednesday night. That's a push and shove in there on that far side. That's the Maze to slow it down. A sea of black jerseys trying to get something going as the kick pass up ahead is deflected by the Profs. And that one will be kicked up ahead. San Felice will kick it near side to Juliana Giordano. As her kick will be up ahead. And yeah, San Felice is going to try to track it down. But can't, so pushing back and forth on the near side. Looks like it will result in a throw-in by the Gothic Knights of New Jersey City. Kick it in right to left. Try to get it past the sea of white jerseys. And whistle is blown. Foul on the Profs. So going to the Gothic Knights side. Slowing it down will be Terrace. Terrace will send this one over the top, headed back by San Felice. This one kicked over the head, but still headed back. Now San Felice gonna near side, trying to make a play on it. It goes 1-on-1. And possession will go back to the Gothic Knights. To last touch by San Felice of the Profs. Near side, the throw in will be Di Cristina. Di Cristina will throw it right to Lauren San Felice, and now the other San Felice will kick it up ahead. Now Olivia Giordano looking to track it down. She has a 1-on-1 with the goal, and that'll be just left on the ground, but wide left. Would have been her 2nd goal of the afternoon, and would have been her 9th of the season. She scored her 8th. Not even 15 minutes into this game, as now Juliana Giordano tries to kick it up ahead to Lauren San Felice. Try to get it to her sister there, but it's intercepted and going the other way there for Gothic Knights. Well, some pressure back here for Ava Morales. Headed up ahead. And whistle blown. Possession back here to the Profs. Profs head coach Scott Leacott. Assistant coaches Tom Ecorn, Veronica Ray, and Shelby Money here for the Profs, as that shot is stopped there by Menino again, making a good decision there, going to the ground and making the play. She'll punt this one out here past midfield. Now misplay now up to the Profs. Now Giordano tries to go left to right with the juke move. Slows it down, now back to Emma Mays. Mays slows it down, goes right to left. Her kick pass on the ground up to Bergen. And now it's going to be Giordano, but that would have been a offside, and it is. So another show opportunity there for Giordano. Turns into an offside there for the Profs. So we're now at 15 minutes remaining here in this first half. Profs still up 3-0 if you're just tuning in. Rowan Athletics, Rowan Women's Soccer taking on the NJCU Gothic Knights. I'm Justin Locke on the call for today's game. And not even a half hour after this one will be the men's game, taking on, again, NJCU Gothic Knights here at home. That far side, a couple of kick passes there. Up ahead to Breedis. Breedis up ahead to Moore. As Prof try to get it off the body of, looked to be Szymanski. And they did that, as they'll throw this one in. Off the foot. Kicked up ahead. Trying to get back to midfield will be Clement. Clement battling it off. There with Lopez. Clement does that. But now they're knocked out of play there by Terrace. He'll give the Pross back the possession. Under 14 minutes to go here in this first half. The Pross scored early within the first 4 minutes. Got a goal there up ahead. And that was by Mackenzie Clement. But now here, get a near side chance here by Giordano. Tries to split through 2 defenders, and Menino doesn't have to move a muscle, makes the play to stop the Giordano shot. She'll punt it away that far side as Bada will try to advance it. Now San Felice will slow it down. Kicks it to her sister, Lauren San Felice. Now she's going to try to track it down and make something happen out of nothing, as that's out of play there by the Gothic Knights on the defensive side. As that corner kick. Getting that right side. Who will be the third there for the Rowan Pross. As there's a player down on the field for NJCU. That was Rodriguez walking to the sideline on her own behalf. It's always a good sign. She'll be subbed out here for the Gothic Knights as the Pross will set up for this corner kick on that right side. Whistle back in play. The lefty kick from the right corner is headed, and that'll be over the top, or the top of the net.
NJCU,
and it'll be retreated there by Menino.
For number 12, Gabriela Rodriguez.
As Kelly comes in for Gabby Rodriguez, the midfielder here for the Gothic Knights. As this will be another corner kick here in this left corner, the fourth of the game here for the Pross in this first half. This time the righty kick from the left corner. The setup by San Felice. The cross will be knocked out of play there by the Gothic Knights. So we'll set up another opportunity here for the Pross. And San Felice will not move a muscle, so we'll go back to kick it again here in this left corner. The fifth kick now here in the corner so far. The righty kick, crossover, is high. Off the crossbar, Melito saves it, but it will go through the net. As that'll make it 4-0 here. Rowan Pross. As Melito couldn't do too much to stop it after the second attempt. So Pross, after a little bit of a silent sequence, get on the board again after a couple of corner kicks. That kick, egg score by Abram Morales, got it in that low right corner of the goal. That is Ava's second goal of the season. Her fifth shot on goal results in her second goal. Pross up 4-0 here in this first half with just 11 minutes and 50 seconds left in this first half. As Gothic Knights will gain possession.
Goal for your Rowan Pross, scored by number 23, Ava Morales.
It's our far side, looking to make something happen, get past midfield.
In for NJCU, number 18, Camila Enriquez. For number
A couple
11,
of smooth passes back here down the near side here in Giordano. As that'll be a handball there against the Pros, will result in the Gothic Knights possession.
Number 23, Ava Morales.
So now back here for Alvarenga. She'll send it. Tries to get it to one of the Gothic Knights up ahead on offense. Now Clement tries to make a play, goes past midfield, going left to right. Her pass up to San Felice, mishandled, and now going the other way, Gothic Knights. Right to left, she tries to defend it off, and it'll be off the foot of San Felice, going the other way now for the Gothic Knights. 10 minutes and 45 seconds left in this first half. This one intercepted by the Pros off the throw-in. On right to left, trying to make something happen, kicks it up ahead, near side to Giordano. Giordano tries to cross it ahead, but that one is intercepted back. Now going right to left, tries to cross over. That'd be Sarah Bergen. A couple of advanced passes, and now going right to left, San Felice. This cross off the body will be saved there by Menino pretty easily before it gets any real danger. Off the deflection there was Sharp. Has another whistle. Sharp does get up on her own behalf. Trainers will come out. Oh, again, always a good sign to see Sharp get up and walk it off herself as a sub comes in. Another sub here for the Pros, so 1-on-1 switch. This will be Kelly coming back in on the defensive side. Katie Kelly. As looks like Clement's the one that went to the sideline there for the Pros. For under 10 minutes now in this first half. Now back to Menino. So whistle. See those plays back in.
In for NJCU, number 13, Rayana Lima. For number 22, Gabriella Sharp. In for Rowan, number 11, Sienna Sowers. For number 24, Manon Beda. And number 27, Frankie Ryan. For number 9, Mackenzie Clement.
So there were two subs there for the Pros. And one for the Gothic Knights. Near side, Giordano tries to advance it. Kicks up ahead to her sister Giordano. She gets double teamed in between, and now after the collision, going back the other way, the Rowan Pros. Now about 9 minutes left in there in this first half. Just tuning in, 4-0 Rowan Pros women's soccer taking on the New Jersey City Gothic Knights. And San Felice going left to right. Just gonna slow it down. She's gonna try to take a shot on the goal, and that's gonna be just right as it'll go around the goal. As that back netting. So Menino will put it on the ground and slow things down here for the Gothic Knights. Again, haven't got a real shot on goal here against Calista Burke. Calista Burke so far only 3 goals allowed this season. There's a sub here for the Rowan Pros on that far side. Menino sends it. This one stopped on a dime here, going for the Pros. San Felice tries to cross it through. Body hits the floor for the Pros, but it's not slowing it down. Far side, Giordano. Up ahead, back and forth action. Had to slow down by Kreiser. Left to right, now back to midfield. Now far side. Right to left. This one intercepted by the Gothic Knights. Tries to make a play on it, but going the other way. And tripped up by the Profs. Should say for the Profs. As see what they can do now at midfield. Kick pass over to Sarah Bergen. Bergen, a high pass over the top. Menino will let it go out of play. She'll now give possession here for the Gothic Knights. Menino so far, 4 goals allowed and 3 saves in 36 minutes of action. She'll send this one out. This line drive kick. Fielded cleanly there on that far side by the Gothic Knights. They try to kick it backside of defense. That one headed forward. The advanced pass now midfield. Alvarenga tries to get it through a couple of sea of white jerseys. Doesn't work out for her. Now going the other way, the Rowan Profs. Bergen up ahead. This one off the deflection. Off the foot of Giordano, it looked like, and now racing for it, one-on-one. Kicked off the foot either of Kelly or Giordano. And looks to be off the foot of Giordano, so Gothic Knights will get the possession back. Under 6.5 to go here in this first half. Jankowski comes in. Julia Giordano will go to the sideline. And Menino will size this one up. Over the top, Alvarenga tries to cleanly. A little bit of a chest bump, and now going past midfield. A couple of nice passes here by Gothic Knights, looking to get some offense going. Tries to split between 2 defenders. That one kicked up ahead. Now close to Burke, should have tried to make a play on it. And Burke got tangled up, makes the play though, now gives it away from that box, as that'll be out of play there by the prof, so throw-in will be on that far side by the Gothic Knights of New Jersey City. As a little bit of a 2-on-2 action. That kick will be sent out of play. Throw-in now will be on that far side again. Try to get that one through. Again, the defense here for the Profs. They have been a tenacious type of defense here all season so far. Through 7 games, their 8th game here today. Pass kicked up ahead. And that one will be out of play. Throw in there by Alvarenga. Alvarenga up ahead to Flores. Tries to get it through. Works out, and now back to Giordano on the near side. Giordano going left or right, slowed it down. Tries to jump in the pass, was the Gothic Knights. Let's work out. Now, Pross on that far side looking to make something happen. Going right to left, slow it down. Now midfield, up ahead, Bergen. Back to her, she'll try to cross it over the top. Giordano on this near side, trying to push it. On left to right. Giordano tries to cross over that right side. And it will be sent out of play and over the fence on that far side. So it'll be a throw in here on that far side again, on the ground. On right to left. On the shot, on goal, moving to the right, Menino tracks it down. Doesn't have to do too much there, makes the play. This one is sent out over midfield. That's Pross will get it back. Under 3.5 to go here in this first half. This will be tracked down by the Gothic Knights on the near side. Kicked out of play, so the Profs will have a chance to get back in familiar territory, get up 4-0, just till the end. So far, Clements, both the Giordano sisters, and Morales have gotten the board here for the Profs so far. Is there a collision? No whistle. This one kicked up ahead to Mays. Mays through the legs. Tries to make something happen, and now going the other way is the Profs. St. Felice, her kick pass. over this right side. The basement after under 2.5 to go. Now the Gothic Knights intercept it, go the other way. They're trying to make something happen here to Breedis. Breedis, her kick pass, now gets it back to her. Breedis to Lopez. Back to Breedis. Going left to right, juke move. Now back to midfield. Here for Deidre Shrina. Her pass is missed now on that left side. This kick is kept in the hands of the Gothic Knights, and off the deflection there, off the body of Breedis, will be easily stopped there by Callista Burke in the goal here for the Profs. And Burke only has allowed 3 goals so far this season. The Profs have scored so far 32. And 4 so far in this one. As that one is a high kick over the top. As Flores tries to make a play, but Burke will protect it. Meet any danger. As she will send this one over the top to midfield. Save Lease will receive it.
1 minute. There's 1 minute left.
Now there's 1 minute left here in this first half. Profs still up 4-0. So looking to push it here on offense. Going right to left. This time a whistle after the trip up. Sowers goes to the ground. This kick will be by Emma DeBays. Her kick over the top. We missed. A little bit on the ground. Shot is up high and over the mark. Now under 20 seconds. Looks like the last shot of this first half. Smina will slowly track it down. Now 10 seconds left.
8, 7,
I shall set it up.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And that'll wrap up the first half here of this Rowan women's soccer game, taking on the NJCU Gothic Knights. And just going through some stats here for the first half. You have 4 goals again, 1 by Olivia Giordano, 1 by Mackenzie Clement, 1 by Juliana Giordano, and the other by Ava Morales. As Profs, 7 shots on goal, 14 shots in total, only 1 assist. And the other way, 1 shot on goal by Brianna Lopez, Callista Burke in the goal, 0 goals allowed, 1 save. And for NJCU Gothic Knights, Menino in the goal, 4 goals allowed, and 3 saves in 45 minutes of action. That'll do it for the first half. We'll be back after the halftime, 14.5 minutes. Hopefully come back here for the second half here on Rowan Athletics. Back here, Rowan Athletics here for the second half. Rowan women's soccer taking on the NJCU Gothic Knights. First half was all Rowan Profs up 4-0, as this will be offside here called on the Profs. Profs 6-0-1 coming into today's game. Rosary was scheduled to be an away game here at Jersey City, but due to some field issues here back in Glassboro for this one. The only tie so far this season by the Profs was a 2-2 tie back 2 weeks ago, September 13th, Swarthmore against the Profs. That almost turned into a loss. It was a 90th minute goal there by Julia Giordano. But now the Profs here crossover, trying to make something out of nothing. Here's our get up 4-0, pass over the top. Will get be offside. Would have been Gabby Dealer. That's the second offside here in the second half. As looks like it's still the same goalkeepers here for both sides. As Menino, Sophia Menino here for the Gothic Knights and Rowan Profs, the usual suspect, Calista Burke. As Botto kicking up ahead to Clement. Clement got the scoring going in the first 4 minutes, got her goal. The Giordano sisters back-to-back scored within a 10-minute margin, and the last goal there for the first half was off the corner kick. Ricochet was the second goal of the season there for Ava Morales. Now this pass will go through, and Menino will stop it going to our right. For 42.5, approaching 42.5 to go here in this second half. Menino's kick on that far side will be out of play. Throw in here for the Gothic Knights. Gothic Knights again coming in. We're 3-4-1. They are on the road 2-3-1 prior to this game today against the Rowan Profs. In the NJAC standings, the Profs #1. And the Gothic Knights of New Jersey City in 9th out of 10 possible teams here for the NJAC standings. Last year, the Rowan Profs won the NJAC championship and advanced to the NCAAs. As up ahead here, Bada to San Felice. Back to Kreischer. Kreischer will kick it back to Burke. Burke will kick it over to the left side. Burke so far only one shot on goal directed at her. She saved it. This one, Menino will kick it on the ground, and Clement's going to try to hop the pass, and San Felice will misplay that one. As back and forth action. A little bit of a push. We're going the other way. Gothic. Nice. Good play there by Jaramillo of Gothic Knights. And the Gothic Knights looking for their 4th win of the season. They got a good deficit to come back from, down 4-0. If you're just tuning in, Rowan Athletics, I'm Justin Locke, Rowan Women's Soccer, taking on the New Jersey City Gothic Knights. As some advancement here as Burke kicks this one off the header. And now looking for some movement about midfield is Clement. She splits through 2 defenders. Now Morales. Morales' pass up ahead. Her through ball right to left. San Felice tries to get it through the defender. And now this will be her sister, San Felice, trying to cross it over. And Menino deflects it. And the kick will be batted the other way. Now going to try to go the other way is the Gothic Knights, and they do. This is Jaramillo as her pass is intercepted. Now through 2 Gothic Knights. Profs still have it near side. This is Bada. Bada to Lauren San Felice. Now to Leanna San Felice. And 3 sets of twins here on this Rowan Profs women's soccer team. As close to Burke will track this one down. So that'll be out of play. Far side throw in here for the Rowan Profs. OB, Giordano. Over the top pass, deflected. And looked to be pushed here by the Profs. That's a Catholic Knights slide tackle. Avoided there by the Profs. Morales looking to pass midfield. She does just that. Her through ball up to Lauren San Felice. She's going to try to split it past Jarmarillo. And her shot is wide left. That one's slicing away, and that one goes all the way into the corner out of play. So now it'll be Menino and the Catholic Knights. As we're now 39 minutes left here in this second half and the game. Menino will set it up. This one. Sent back to the Knights. Clement goes to the ground, no whistle. As now there'll be a whistle after a couple of seconds. So possession here for the Profs after the foul. Let's see. This could bring another opportunity and a goal here for the Profs. As kick up ahead to be far side, Juliana Giordano already on the board so far today. Her cross is kicked off the body and looks like it will be possession of the Profs. So another corner kick for the Profs today. This will be their 6th. One resulted in a goal earlier. That was Ava Morales who got on the scoreboard. Both defeated there from San Felice. This will be a lefty kicking in the right corner here for the Profs. Her cross up high, headed, and that'll be in the back of the net. So 5-0, second assist from the corner kick. Gives a 5 spot on the board here for the Rowan Profs. So the Profs 6.5 minutes in, excuse me, 7.5 minutes in to this second half. Get on the board, make it 5-0. And this one, and that is the second goal of the day there for Ava Morales. So her second and third goal scored of the season there for Ava Morales. So Morales has shined off the corner kicks today. Both of her goals assisted there from the far corners. Has a little bit of an advancement here for the Profs. They're trying to get it away from the Gothic Knight black jersey defenders. It's now Bada here on this near side. On right to left, kicks it up ahead to Lauren San Felice. She's got a defender in her face, tries to make a move, goes right to left. This one sent the other way back, and now San Felice will try to slow it down. Near side here, back to Bada. Bada right to left, tries to wrap it around. Look at the throw in here, near side. Up to San Felice. Now back to Bada. Bada the pass. Up ahead is going to be tracked down by the Gothic Knights, Henriquez. Now back to goalkeeper Menino. Menino now 5 goals allowed and 4 saves in 53 minutes of action, as if she will send this one pretty far down this near side, headed by Bada by the Profs. That's San Felice and Henriquez. Now Bergen and Bada trying to get a pass in between the defender of Lopez, as that is out of play. Knocked off the foot of Lopez. Actually, no, going the other way. So off the foot of Bergen of the Profs. So this will be Henriquez with the toss-in. And Gothic Knights looking to get some. Let's go and try to get some back-to-back passes to work. As this cross over the top is headed. And the Profs will have it. Now Clement Going right to left. Her pass, kick pass is kicked back the other way. And now that pass intercepted there by Juliana Giordano. Kicked up ahead. Her through ball will be intercepted by the Gothic Knights. So a couple of possessions back and forth here from the two teams. Gothic Knights and the Profs. Is now San Felice looking to push it. Goes right to left, slows it down. Across now near side. This will be Minibata. Now San Felice. That'll be knocked out of play off the foot of Henriquez, one of the defending Gothic Knights. As long as San Felice back to Bata. Bata's cross will be headed straight back. As San Felice now has it for the Pros. That shot ricochets twice off the same girl, Szymanski. That's now up ahead. Will be Gabby Dean. Gabby Dean is a little bit tripped up. Her shot is going to be wide, high and right. So that'll go out of play in the right corner. So this would be back to Menino and the Gothic Knights as approaching 34 minutes left in this game.
Number 36, Rochelle Liecti. For number 24, Samantha Zemansky.
Says Samantha Szymanski will go to the sideline. Midfielder for midfielder switch out for the Gothic Knights. Menino will put a boot on this one. And now trying to get some offense going. They're down 5-0. As this one will go the other way. Bata. Bata near side. Up ahead. Gets it past her defender this time, Henriquez. Her pass to Clement. Clement tries to go right to left through a sea of 4 or 5 jerseys. Now San Felice. San Felice kick pass. Up ahead to Bata. Is just out of her reach. So we'll go back to the possession here for the Gothic Knights of New Jersey City. Jersey City coming in. Again, they scored 17 goals so far through their first 8 games. They allowed 15. And they were 3-4-1 coming into today. This kick by Menino up high. Lena San Felice, excuse me, makes the play on it. Now Gavadine off the feed from Giordano, slows it down. Giordano, kick pass on the ground. San Felice, left-footed kick, I should say. That's a little bit of contact, and Menino comes out for it. And a collision there, Menino on the shot. And Menino gained possession. It looked to be offside. That would have been a one-on-one with Sarah Bergen and Menino. So 32 minutes left here in this second half. As going right to left is the Gothic Knights. Slowed down as that pass advanced on that far side. Giordano looking to track it down. Will be out of play. The Profs do gain possession now. Just tuning in, Rowan Athletics. I'm Justin Locke. Rowan Women's Soccer up 5-0 here against the New Jersey City Gothic Knights. As another sub. Jen Wisby. Adriana Lima.
Number 2, Olivia Giordano. For number 4, Lauren San Felice.
As Olivia Giordano comes in the game here for Lauren San Felice. It's now far side. Kick pass. Try to advance. And that'll be a foul there on the Rowan Prof. So possession going back to the NJCU Gothic Knights. Spinito. Tied our shoe. So we're at 30 and a half minutes to go in this second half. Menino set up. Her kick. Just short of midfield. San Felice tries to make play down it. And with the header. And Bada. Her cross pass is kicked up ahead by San Felice. So Clement will try to get up ahead to Gabby Dean. Gabby Dean's shot is stopped. And not too much movement there from Menino as she banks the play on it. You know, I've seen a lot of action so far in this one. It'll be her 5th save, and she's also allowed 5 goals, so 10 shots on goal so far for the Rowan Profs. Still with just under 30 minutes to go, as that'll be a whistle and foul there on that far side. That'll be a yellow card against the Gothic Knights. So 29-44, the first yellow card of the game. As time is stopped. So the sub will go to the spot. This kick up high. Clement trying to make a play on it. Gets up the deflection there for Gothic Knights. Right to left, Morales kicks it up ahead. Could also be another offside. It's a lot of offside called here in this second half. Prob's been up ahead a lot of times here. This has been 2 ahead of the defenders there for the Gothic Knights. As Menino will slow it down here for the Gothic Knights of New Jersey City. She'll send this one far side. Fielded there by the Pros. Pass up ahead will be missed, and now Menino will track it down before it goes out of play. Menino will send this one near side. And a little bit of in-between action. Tangled up. It's now up ahead. Olivia Giordano kicks it to Clement. Clement's pass is fielded here by Bergen. Bergen kicks it back to Olivia Giordano. Her left-footed kick is going to go out of play. So possession here for the Gothic Knights.
In for Rowan, number 17, Emily Benson. For number 23, Ava Morales.
Ava Morales will go to the sideline. Now far side, Giordano. Up ahead to San Felice. Trip up, and that'll be another whistle for Gothic Knights. Another foul. As that'll be a yellow. So second yellow card here against the Gothic Knights of New Jersey City. Has that trip up. So far, Alvarenga and Terrace, the 2 with the yellow cards so far for the Gothic Knights, both in the second half, both within the last 5 minutes. So this will be a kick on this far side. San Felice. 2 blockers in front. Looking for the cross. Whistle blown. High cross is avoided. And now Pross trying to get it back. Simply tries to slid it back the other way, and it's off the foot of a Gothic Knight defender. So that'll be another corner kick opportunity here in the left side. 2 of the last 3 corner kicks have resulted in a score for the Pross, both by Ava Morales, who is on the sideline. This cross from the left corner is headed, and this one is going to be just to the right of the goal there. So Menino out of her reach, but out of play on that shot off the header. So 27 minutes now exactly left in this second half of this game. Just to the end of Rowan Athletics. I'm Justin Locke. Rowan Women's Soccer currently up 5-0. Looking to close out their 7th win of the season against the NJCU Gothic Knights. As up ahead, near side. So move it there by Jamarillo. This is when they're intercepted by the Pros. That's Bada now on this near side. And now up ahead. That's now the Gothic Knights with it. Going right to left with the juke. That's now over the top. The pass is best momentum the Gothic Knights have had as it's taken out. It's set out of play. Now 26 minutes exactly. As the throw-in will be by Jamarillo. As that kick pass is sent off of Henriquez. Now Giordano. We'll kick it up ahead to Clement. Clement splits through 2 defenders. Her through ball pass is going to be going the other way after a collision there with maybe Gabby Dean. That's now off the body of the Gothic Knight defender. We'll throw in here by Bada. It looks to be a sub.
In for Rowan, number 4,
Lawrence San Felice comes in the game.
For number 9,
For Mackenzie Clement. So San Felice is back out here. Both Giordanos. As Gabby Dean tries to get the rush to work as Giordano shot right at Menino. Doesn't have to jump for it, makes the play on it. There's another save there by Menino. She'll send this one a mile high. Midfield. Now kicked on that far side, Giordano. Giordano's kick pass up ahead to Lauren San Felice. One-on-one, tries to shake her defender. She's going left to right. Hard through pass is easily fielded and picked up by Menino. Going to her right. As Menino will send this one to midfield. And now going to that far side, Giordano. Giordano will fight it off between the defender. And it will be possession of the Gothic Knights. So off the foot of Giordano. As that will be off the deflection of the prof. So back, Gothic Knights looking to throw it in past midfield. Over the top, Henriquez. Fought off between 2 defenders. Goes to the ground, no whistle. Prof pass up ahead. This was set on the ground. Stopped there, going right to left with the juke. Fighting it off one-on-one. Now some advancement here for the Profs. San Felice tries to get the through ball. Menino going to slow it down. Gabby Deal. And Menino makes a good deflection on it. Keeps Gabby Deal away from it. And now going the other way is the Gothic Knights. Pushing up ahead is Jamarillo. Jamarillo and Bada going back and forth. Left to right, juke move, slows it down. Up ahead to Lopez. Lopez going left to right. Trying to make a play on San Felice. San Felice does. Out to Giordano midfield. Her pass up to Gabby D. Gabby D going to try to outrun. And now back to San Felice. San Felice juke right to left. San Felice her pass. And that shot into the parking lot. Way over the mark. Therefore the Profs.
And for NJCU,
will.
number 4, Jocelyn Reyes.
Terry Thomas, Jocelyn Reyes comes in the game.
Roja Alvarenga. And number 17, Gianna Giordano. For number 9, Kim Brites.
So Gianna Giordano comes out here, or comes in, I should say, for NJCU Gothic Knights. So we've got 3 Giordanos on the field, 2 for the Pros, 1 by Gothic Knights. As Menino send this out to San Felice off the foot. That's near side. Will be sent out of play. So now the Pros will have it near side. Bada will look to throw it in. Bada's throw in to Deal. Back to Bada. Her pass up ahead is to Deal. Deal off the deflection, hits the ground. And the ricochet will still be in play, and actually it won't. So it'll be possession of the Profs as 3 NJCU defenders trying to make a play. Casey Kelly comes in for NJCU.
And for Rowan, number 21, Emily Casale. For number 12,
Emily Casale comes in for Lena San Felice. The Profs going through their subs, as well as NJCU, so left to right. Lauren San Felice tries to outrun her defender. This cross off the kick, and what would have been a good second shot ricochet. Doesn't work there for the Profs. So Menino will retreat it and try to get something going here for the offense here of NJCU. Another goal close to Burke tonight. 1 save, 1 shot on goal she had to defend so far. As St. Felice will head this one straight down. Now Bada. Bada back to Casale, who just checked in. And out to Mays. On the ground to Juliana Giordano. Push the pass through. A little push on that far side. Giordano. Kick pass up ahead. Is sent straight back. But now will be intercepted by Giordano. And now, after the whistle going the other way for the Profs, as under 20 minutes here in this game. Just tuning in. This will be a penalty kick here. For the Profs. Taking their time on it. The shot is knocked away by Menino. Diving out and flashing the leather there, making a play by Menino. Keeps the Profs off the board there on that free shot there from the Profs.
In for Rowan, number 16, Megan Lewin.
Megan Lewis comes in.
6, Megan Kreiser.
Megan Kreiser.
Number 30, Haley Jankowski.
Haley Jankowski.
Juliana Giordano.
For Juliana Giordano, as majority of the starters coming out here for the Rowan Profs. So another corner kick here in this right corner for the Profs. The cross is knocked away there by the Gothic Knights. And this will be a lefty kick, swerving just high of the goal. So 18 minutes left here in this second half. As Menino will look to send it away. Up ahead. And now Profs back with it. Profs to San Felice. Hit back as a couple of Gothic Knight defenders trying to make some happen on the attack. That's now intercepted there by the Gothic Knights. Our pass over the top. Tracked down by Giordano. As now, near side, Gasal will kick it near side to Bada. Bada, back and forth action between her and Jankowski. And Burke's kick over the top. As a little bit of ref interference there. Ref's wearing purple today. That's now near side. It'll be Kelly, NJCU. So what happens is the profs on the side of defense, closer Burke going to her left, will slowly track that one in. As we're just approaching 16 minutes left here in this first half. This one set high and deep. Up ahead is now Gasal try to send it back on that left side, and running for it is Giordano. One-on-one with Melino is deflected off the body of Melino. Melino back-to-back great saves here to avoid a 6 spot here for the Rowan Pros.
In for Rowan, number 15, Molly Fitzpatrick.
Molly Fitzpatrick comes in for Beta.
And number 17, Emily Benson.
Emily Benson
5, Gabby D.
comes in for Gabby D. So again, another pair of starters coming out here for the Rowan Pros, as this corner kick from the left side will be crossed in for the Pros. Off the header will roll out of play. So result in the possession there for the Catholic Knights of New Jersey City. Again, they're down 5-0. Just tuning in, Rowan Athletics. I'm Justin Locke, Rowan Open Soccer. Taking on the NJCU Catholic Knights. Profs looking to close the door, get their 7th win of the season. They're at the top of the NJAC standings, where the NJCU, the complete opposite, light of 10 teams in the standings. As spin move and now go the other way, Catholic Knights. As that pass intercepted, go the other way is the Pros. Laura St. Felice jukes past the defender, keeps it in play. Little cross-field passes, going right to left, another juke move by the Profs. This pass intercepted there the other way, but now back to the Profs. As far side, the Profs just structured a couple passes together. As far side, kept in play by the Profs. Now Catholic Knights will try to get it back. See your jerseys, eye to the ground, push off, and Profs will gain possession back. As now under 14 minutes to go in this first half. Second half, excuse me. As kick pass on the near side by Jankowski. As Giordano. Kick pass up ahead. Now Gasal. Gasal splits past the defender. Now near side, Jankowski. Now Jankowski near side will throw this one in.
In for NJCU, number 20, Ari Flores Ortiz. For number 10,
Ari Flores Ortiz comes in for Becky Lopez.
Number 13, Olivia Falicki.
Olivia
For number
Falicki.
17, Emily Benson.
For Emily Benson. As Jankowski will fill this one clean off the header right back. Now the Catholic Knights will send this one far side. Tracked down by the Profs. They're just trying to add on to their great day so far. 5-0 score. As Giuliano tripped up on that far side. So possession for the Profs. Profs so far this one, 9 corner kicks to the 1 by New Jersey City. 13 shots on goal compared to 1 by New Jersey City. 24 shots by the Profs and 1 by the Catholic Knights. So it has been all Rowan Profs as this kick will be on that far side. The cross is kicked on the ground, and Melito doesn't have to make too much of an effort, makes the play going to her left off that kick there by the Profs. Just this one out. It's under 12 minutes to go in the second half. It's now back and forth action. Kick up ahead. Trying to track it down, save at least for the Profs. Spins off her attacker and now goes the other way. She'll kick it in the other direction. Now, Lauren San Felice will kick it to that far side. Now, past midfield is the Profs. This pass is misplayed and off the foot of the Profs. So going back the other way is the Catholic Knights of New Jersey City, who have committed 13 fouls compared to the Profs 5.
NJCU number 6, Beatrice Oliveira.
And they had to face 25 shots from Menino compared to 1 by Calista Burke. Now officially under 11 minutes as more subs come in the game.
Simone Bassetti for number 2, Olivia Giordano.
Simone Bassetti comes in.
Ene Delagrati for number 6,
Ene Delagrati.
Sarah Bergen. And number 32, Izzy Gyro for number 4,
Izzy Gyro.
Lauren San Felice.
For Lauren San Felice, so completely new set of faces here for the Rowan Profs. Everybody getting some time in this one. As past midfield, Rowan Profs still have possession. That pass over the top will be Jankowski. Jankowski's crossover is going to roll to the far side and played evenly there on that side of the Catholic Knights. As this shot will be, I should say pass, will be out of play to the target. Could track it down. As Menino will get the ball. Now it's under 10 minutes to go here in this one. Just tuning in, 5-0 on Rowan Athletics. I'm Justin Locke on today's call for the New Jersey City Catholic Knights here taking on the Rowan Profs at home. And the men's team's also going to be playing today. Should be shortly after this one, as that one will be out of play. As the Rowan women's team looking for their 7th win of the season. They're 6-0-1 compared to the 3-4-1 Catholic Knights of New Jersey City. As this kick by the Catholic Knights will be out of play, so the Profs will have possession back.
And for Rowan, number 28, Riley Fortuna. For number 20, Emma DeMays.
Now far side. Fought off. The throw will be by the Catholic Knights. This is the last touch by a Prof. It's now midfield. Pass up ahead for the Profs. It's now near side, Jankowski. Jankowski tries to split it up ahead. The Catholic Knights will look to do the opposite, as now Flores. That one up ahead. High pass, close to Burke, will track it down. Jumps for it. On the ground here, Jankowski. Kick pass to Cassell. Now far sideline. Under 7 minutes to go here in this game. 5-0 is the score. Profs up here against the Catholic Knights. That one knocked out of play.
In for NJCU, number 40, Lorraine Valenzuela. For number 0, Sophia Menino. In for Rowan, number 3, Allison Saminski. For number 27, Frankie Ryan.
Now far side. It's Profs and the Catholic Knights just past midfield, looking to fight it off. Crossover left to right. Pass up ahead. It will be just out of reach for the Profs. Tend to target there. Giro. As now this will be a goalkeeper switch. Lorraine Valenzuela now in the goal there for the Catholic Knights. This will be another quarter kick here for the Profs. It's under 4.5 to go here in this one. Just tuning in Rowan Athletics. Rowan Profs up 5-0 here on the New Jersey City Catholic Knights. Quarter kick, cross is kicked back off the foot of the Profs, but now try to fit it clearly here. Was the Catholic Knights, but back to the Profs. Couple of kick passes in between. Back. So advances back now to all the way back to Clifton Burke. Get the goalkeeper here for the Profs. That's now shot is going to be right after almost 20 yards out off the foot of Terrace. It's now 3.5 left. Bellamore comes in. Amanda Papamanolis. As near side pass, fitted by Janikowski. So now some advancement for Flores. Flores, her kick pass. Gets past the defender and she loses her footing and tries to make a play, but going the other way is the Rowan Profs. Now at midfield. Kick pass on the ground to Cassell. Now a 4-on-4 opportunity. Kick up ahead. Valenzuela tries to make a play on it, and Valenzuela on the ground makes a great play. Diving to her left. Stops any more danger there by the Profs as they were approaching the box. So now Flores looking to get something going as she tries to juke off her defender. This kick set pretty far there by DiGrostila. Now far side for the Profs. Kick pass on the ground. Back to Cassell. Sal, her kick pass. Gets it back to now Jankowski. Jankowski's pass intercepted there and kicked far back there by Gothic Knights. As Klostberg will put a foot on this one. Send it pretty high past midfield, headed. And now a spot here and kick up ahead. Be a good shot and deflected off the foot. So now a minute and a half left. As this shot right at Valenzuela doesn't have to move a muscle, makes the play. It's running 90 seconds here. And this one, Profs up with a comfortable lead 5-0. As looking to just stop any momentum here of Gothic Knights that has been very limited. This is pass up ahead. A lot of fresh legs that got implemented here in the second half. A lot of subs.
1 minute, 1 minute.
Now 1 minute remaining. As the toss in there for Gothic Knights is headed twice as Jankowski takes a mean fall. It's now intercepted by Szymanski. Flores. A couple of passes and now Gothic Knights looking to outrun the Profs defense. Flores kick pass up ahead. Shot from the right side is crossing in no way. And that looked to be an opportunity as that one will go out of play on that far side. Under 30 seconds to go here. And this one is the throw in. We'll try to be kept away. Profs looking to keep it away. Here the last 15 seconds. Klostberg will slow it down in the final 10 seconds.
9, 8, 7,
As Burke will most likely hold out
4, 3,
as the Profs will close in on their 7th victory of the season to become 7-0-1. And the Profs, a dominant performance against the NJCU Gothic Knights, where they held it together, scored 4 goals in the first half. Started off the scoring was Mackenzie Clevitt, and then a goal from Olivia Giordano, as well as Juliana Giordano, and then 2 goals from Ava Morales, both off corner kicks, one in the first half, one off the second half. And the Rowan Profs again 5-0, had 3 assists on the 5 goals, 26 shots total compared to 1 by New Jersey City, 15 shots on goal compared to 1 shot by New Jersey City, 10 corner kicks to 1 by the Profs, 6 fouls committed compared to 13 by New Jersey City, 2 yellow cards handed out, 1 to Alvarenga and 1 to Terrace of New Jersey City. And again, Klostberg only had to face 1 shot, had the 1 save. So the Rowan Profs walk out with their 7th victory again, go 7-0-1, and now the NJCU Gothic Knights are 3-5-1 as they fall their 5th loss of the season. As again, the men's game will be not too far after this one, probably just around a half hour. So again, I was Justin Locke here for Rowan Athletics for the women's game. Back here for the second game, the men's game, NJCU and the Profs here on Rowan Athletics. Hopefully you don't stay too far. We'll be back for the next game.